New Honda Element is here, but Honda didn't design it. Rivian did. Rivian just announced the Rivian R2, and there's a ton of similarities to our beloved Honda Element. So in today's video, I'm going to go over all of those similarities. So you're going to learn everything you need to know about the Rivian R2. And at the end of this video, I would love to know your thoughts on what you think about the new Rivian R2 compared to our beloved Honda Element. So let's get into it.
So it is so awesome to show this. The vehicle combines capability, performance, utility, storage, functionality in a way that really has been optimized around enabling and inspiring all those adventures. The starting price will be $45,000.
Most important distinction I want to make right off the bat is that all of the seats of the Rivian R2 fold completely flat. So just like the Honda Element, it's going to have a totally flat loading floor. And another really cool feature about the new Rivian R2 is that the front seats also fold flat. So apparently they're going to come out with some sort of mattress that you can use to sleep in the back of it, which I think is a very, very cool feature. Now, another really cool, quirky feature about the Rivian R2 is that the rear quarter panels pop out, just like the Honda Element side windows do, which is freaking so cool. And I haven't seen that on many newer cars, so good job, Rivian, with that. Another really cool feature about the Rivian R2 is that it's got a totally panoramic sunroof. So just like the Honda Element, who has a sunroof in the back, the Rivian R2's got a gigantic sunroof for stargazing, and a bunch of the new electric cars have that, like the Tesla Model Y, the Rivian R1S. So I think that's going to be another really cool feature to have with the Rivian R2. Rear hatch window in the Rivian R2 actually slides down, which is really cool. The only thing that I wish the Rivian R2 had was a tailgate. So unfortunately, it has just a standard, SUV tailgate. If it had that same little tailgate that the R1S had, it would be so cool. And I just really, really wish they had that tailgate. They do have this sort of table thing, which is weight bearing, which you can sit in the back of. But come on, Rivian, just give us the tailgate. Just that one little thing.
It's nice and simple. You can still use it. I can sit out here, have lunch.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have the side suicide doors like the Honda Element does, but I doubt you're going to see that from newer car manufacturers just because of safety concerns. There's two glove boxes, so you can store a bunch of stuff. On the side, there's like this really unique flashlight that all of the Rivians have. So you have like a flashlight for outdoor adventures. And they even have a special made rooftop tent, so you can sleep not only inside of the vehicle, but you can also sleep on the outside, which is really cool. Rivian R2 is coming in 2026. It's going to have a 300-mile range and a 0 to 60 time under 3 seconds. So much faster than our Honda Elements, and it's totally fully electric, so we're not going to have to pay for gas. And I know people can go either way with that. Some people love the all-electric. I think it's awesome. Some people hate it for whatever reason. So that's what we got right now with the Rivian R2. It'd be really cool to see a hybrid model, I think, if like Honda actually came out with a new Honda Element. I would like to see it as a hybrid, but I feel like everything's going all electric. It's just the way of the future. So, that's what you got. It's electric. What are you gonna do? Because the Rivian is all electric, means that we have some extra storage options that you couldn't find in the gasoline engine. And of course, I'm talking about the frunk. So you've got a bunch of space in the frunk, and then also in the rear, instead of having a spare tire, you've got even more storage underneath, which I think is super, super cool. And just the styling of the R2, I think it's got a really nice look. Kind of just looks like a happy car with like little skinny headlights. And of course, it has that same boxy frame that we all love with the Honda Element. And there's just like this whole trend of cars being boxy now. Like the new Lexus is boxy, the Ford Bronco is boxy. I should just do a whole video about all the boxy cars that are out there, because there's just so many new boxy cars. Maybe I will. Let me know if you want to see that. I would definitely like to own one, but I just really wish it had that tailgate. If it had the tailgate, I'm sold. I'm 100% in. But it doesn't. With all of that being said, I think there's something still super special about our Honda Elements. Just a lot of the cool things that the Rivian R2 doesn't have like the totally flat floor. I think the Honda Element has more cargo space. It has the pop-out windows. So Honda was just ahead of its time when it designed the Element. I think the Element's only going to get more popular. I already own two, but I think I want a third. Who knows? I love it. I think it's great. Is it going to replace my Honda Element? Probably not. But it's getting close. We're really close. It has almost everything I want. Just missing that tailgate. That's kind of it, really. So let me know what you think down below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.